When determining the number of receptacles on branch circuits, it's important to differentiate between small appliance branch circuits and general-purpose branch circuits. For a small appliance branch circuit, the maximum recommended number of receptacles is 12. The maximum load for a small appliance branch circuit is 1800 volt amps, which is calculated as 15 amps multiplied by 120 volts. These circuits are typically used for appliances like toasters, coffee makers, microwave ovens, and other small appliances. For a general-purpose branch circuit, the maximum recommended number of receptacles is 13. The maximum load can be either 1800 volt amps, that is 15 amps multiplied by 120 volts, or 2400 volt amps, which is 20 amps multiplied by 120 volts, depending on the circuit breaker size. These circuits are commonly used for lighting, outlets for electronics, and small window air conditioners. There are several additional considerations to keep in mind. Firstly, outlets for heavy appliances such as stoves, clothes dryers, and dishwashers should always be placed on dedicated branch circuits. This prevents overloading the circuit and ensures the appliance receives the necessary power. Secondly, some appliances, such as refrigerators and freezers, may require special circuits with specific voltage and amperage requirements. Always consult the appliance's documentation or a qualified electrician to determine the appropriate circuit requirements. Thirdly, receptacles should be spaced evenly throughout the room to provide convenient access. This helps prevent the use of extension cords, which can be a safety hazard. Lastly, it's crucial to check local building codes for specific regulations regarding the number and spacing of receptacles. Local codes may have additional requirements or restrictions that must be followed. Understanding these guidelines will help ensure safe and efficient electrical wiring in any building. When designing electrical layouts, carefully consider the types of appliances and devices that will be used in each area. Allocate dedicated circuits for high-power appliances and distribute general-purpose outlets evenly to meet the needs of the space. Properly installed and maintained electrical systems are essential for safety and convenience. Always consult with a qualified electrician for any electrical work to ensure compliance with local codes and regulations. When installing receptacles, it's essential to follow all safety precautions. Firstly, always turn off the power to the circuit at the circuit breaker before beginning any work. Secondly, use appropriate tools and materials for the job. Thirdly, carefully inspect all wiring for damage or wear. Lastly, ensure that all connections are secure and properly grounded. In addition to the number of receptacles on a circuit, it's also important to consider the type of receptacles being used. There are several types of receptacles available, each designed for specific applications. Standard duplex receptacles are the most common type and are suitable for general-purpose use. Ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI, receptacles are required in areas where there is a risk of electric shock, such as bathrooms, kitchens, and outdoor locations. Arc fault circuit interrupter, or site receptacles are designed to protect against electrical fires caused by arcing faults. When selecting receptacles, choose the appropriate type for the intended use and ensure that they are properly rated for the circuit's voltage and amperage. Regular inspections of electrical systems are essential for identifying and addressing potential problems. Look for signs of damage, such as cracked or broken receptacles, frayed wiring, or loose connections. If any issues are found, have them repaired by a qualified electrician as soon as possible. Electrical safety should always be a top priority. By following these guidelines and consulting with qualified professionals, you can ensure that your electrical systems are safe, efficient, and compliant with all applicable codes and regulations. Consider the future needs of the space when planning the electrical layout. Will there be any new appliances or devices added in the future? Will this space be used for different purposes? By anticipating future needs, you can design an electrical system that will meet the demands of the space for years to come. Properly installed and maintained electrical systems add value to any building. They provide safe and reliable power for all of your electrical devices and appliances. They also help to prevent electrical fires and other hazards. Invest in quality electrical work and prioritize safety to protect your property and the people who use it. When working with electricity, it's important to be aware of the potential hazards. Electricity can be dangerous if it's not handled properly. Always follow safety precautions and consult with qualified professionals for any electrical work. Understanding the basics of electrical circuits and wiring is essential for homeowners and building occupants. This knowledge can help you to identify potential problems and take steps to prevent accidents. It can also help you to make informed decisions about electrical repairs and upgrades. There are many resources available to help you learn more about electrical safety and wiring. These resources include books, websites, and online courses. You can also contact your local electrical inspector for information and guidance. Remember, electrical safety is everyone's responsibility. By following these guidelines and staying informed, you can help to prevent electrical accidents and ensure the safety of your property and the people around you. When planning the location of receptacles, consider the placement of furniture and other obstructions. Avoid placing receptacles behind furniture or in other locations where they will be difficult to access. Also, ensure that receptacles are easily accessible to people with disabilities. Properly placed receptacles provide convenient access to power and help to prevent the use of extension cords. Extension cords can be a safety hazard if they are not used properly. Avoid overloading extension cords and never run them under rugs or carpets. Also, inspect extension cords regularly for damage and replace them if necessary. Surge protectors are an important part of any electrical system. They protect your electronic devices from voltage spikes and surges. Use surge protectors to protect your computers, televisions, and other sensitive electronics. Regular maintenance of electrical systems is essential for ensuring safety and efficiency. Have your electrical system inspected by a qualified electrician at least every 3 years. Also, keep your electrical panel clean and free of obstructions. A well-maintained electrical system will provide reliable power for years to come. When making any changes to your electrical system, it's important to obtain the necessary permits and inspections. This will ensure that the work is done safely and in compliance with local codes. Working with electricity can be dangerous. If you are not comfortable working with electricity, hire a qualified electrician to do the work for you. A qualified electrician has the knowledge and experience to do the work safely and correctly. Always follow all safety precautions when working with electricity. Wear appropriate safety gear, such as gloves and safety glasses. Also, turn off the power to the circuit before beginning any work. Electricity is a powerful force. Respect it and take the necessary precautions to protect yourself and others. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your electrical systems are safe, efficient, and reliable. Also, consider the aesthetics of the receptacle locations. Choose receptacles that blend in with the surrounding decor. Also, consider the height of the receptacles. Receptacles should be placed at a height that is convenient for users. When planning the electrical layout, consider the use of smart home technology. Smart home technology can help you to control your lighting, appliances, and other electrical devices remotely. This can save energy and improve convenience. There are many different types of smart home devices available. Choose the devices that are right for your needs and budget. Smart home technology is constantly evolving. Stay informed about the latest developments in smart home technology to make the most of its potential. Consider the use of energy-efficient lighting. Energy-efficient lighting can save you money on your electricity bill and reduce your carbon footprint. There are many different types of energy-efficient lighting available. Choose the lighting that is right for your needs and budget. LED lighting is the most energy-efficient type of lighting available. LED lighting is also long-lasting and durable. Consider the use of occupancy sensors. Occupancy sensors can automatically turn lights on and off when people enter or leave a room. This can save energy and improve convenience. Occupancy sensors are easy to install and can be used in a variety of applications. Consider the use of timers. Timers can automatically turn lights, appliances, and other electrical devices on and off at preset times. This can save energy and improve convenience. Timers are easy to program and can be used in a variety of applications. Consider the use of dimmers. Dimmers can reduce the amount of light that is emitted by a light fixture. This can save energy and create a more relaxing atmosphere. Dimmers are easy to install and can be used with a variety of light fixtures. When planning the electrical layout, consider the location of the electrical panel. The electrical panel should be located in a convenient and accessible location. The electrical panel should also be properly labeled. Properly labeled electrical panels make it easier to identify and troubleshoot electrical problems. The electrical panel should be inspected regularly for damage and corrosion. Damaged or corroded electrical panels should be replaced immediately. When working with electricity, it's important to be aware of the risks of electrical shock. Electrical shock can cause serious injury or death. Always follow all safety precautions when working with electricity. If you are not sure how to do something safely, ask a qualified electrician for help. Electricity is a powerful force. Respect it and take the necessary precautions to protect yourself and others. By following these guidelines, you can ensure that your electrical systems are safe, efficient, and reliable. Also, consider the use of tamper-resistant receptacles. Tamper-resistant receptacles are designed to prevent children from inserting objects into the receptacle. Tamper-resistant receptacles are required in many jurisdictions. Consider the use of weatherproof receptacles. Weatherproof receptacles are designed to protect against the elements. Weatherproof receptacles are required in outdoor locations.